Well, so I went garbage picking this morning. Found a few things. That I garbage picked about 6 months ago. And as you can see, I found another one in next to perfect condition. But I also found, finally, a Kirby. It's in mostly good shape. There's some scratches on the chrome here, and this thing can probably stand to be replaced. But I'm betting I can find all this stuff online. I've been wanting one of these for a while, actually, but I didn't want to spend the money on one. And thankfully, I finally found one in the garbage. So, go ahead and pull this out. As you guys can see, it's in really good condition. Definitely needs a cleaning and a polish. I'll definitely polish this thing. And then with it, the people also gave me this bag with the accessories and I think a lot more other garbage that I'm more than likely going to throw away as well. So I'll go ahead and open this up and show you guys what came with it. And so here's the rest of the accessories. The hose, all the attachments, some sort of thing right there. Now, I always, whenever I'm digging through bags like this, put gloves on. But I also found this lightly worn pair of Coleman steel-toed boots. They don't fit me though. These are an 8.5 and I'm like an 11.5. I got big feet. But they look like they weren't even worn. So, might have somebody I could pass those on to actually. But I don't know how much these go for. They can't be, yeah, only 60 bucks. They're not all that expensive. But anyways, just wanted to show you guys this. And I also found last night this weed whacker. It's a 2-stroke Troy built from the same people I got that from. As you guys can see, it's in really good shape. It's missing a few parts. It's missing the whole assembly that goes over here for the air filter, and it's missing a bolt back here and probably a few other things. That's why I have this lawnmower over here that I held on to for so long. So that'll be a separate video, but just wanted to get you guys an update on what I've found so far. I am going to go back out a little later. And I found one of these. I don't know why it was thrown away, other than it probably had to do with the guy gumming it up with dirt and mud and stuff. So I'm sure a simple clean out will get this thing working again. The last one of these I had, I sold for 50 bucks. So that'll be sold pretty easily. And self-propelled lawnmower. And true to form, the control cable's all messed up. So more than likely this will just be a parts mower. Take the motor off of it, use the bag on something else. I think I actually have a deck that should work on, now that I think about it. As you guys can see, the front wheels are a bit worse for wear. The transmission's all locked up. It doesn't really want to move all that easily. Yeah, that's typically what happens with these things over time. They just break. It's unfortunate, but it's the nature of the beast. Found a fan, which works. One of you guys made a comment in the last trash haul video I did about me picking up fans. Can't help it, man. Can't help it. Then I found this Honeywell space heater, which I don't know that it's working. Might have to come back to this. We'll see what happens. Then I found another old vacuum cleaner. It's a Hoover Convertible. It had a bag in it, but I pulled it out. It had a hole in it, but it works. It's gonna make a mess, but switch is right here. Definitely work. Except the belt probably broke. Shouldn't be too much to get this thing working again. And that's all for now. I'm gonna be going out a few more times this weekend, so we'll see what else I can find. And the space heater looks like it's fucked, so we'll throw this away. This Craftsman Lawnmower, got an old Tecumseh engine on it, and she's seized. Seized solid. So, unfortunately, don't really have much use for a seized Tecumseh motor. However, I might be able to put another motor on this deck. Maybe there's people out there that appreciate the old style Craftsman decks, I don't know. But yeah, kind of a shame. Oh well though. And so I wanted to give you guys a final update at the end of this video. I just took the Oreck and completely vacuumed this carpet. Not all the way. I still have to get right along there and around here. But this thing picks up really well. It works. I haven't had a single issue with it. The guy that I got it from said that he thought that the belt broke, or for whatever reason it wasn't spinning, but it works perfectly fine. So I just ordered a bunch of bags for it and a couple new belts just in case, and seems to be working good so far. I'm also doing some polishing right now with some Mother's Mag and aluminum polish. And I'm working on this side. I haven't moved over here yet, but you guys can see there's a considerable difference in the luster and shine on this side as opposed to that side. So I'm actually going to eventually completely go over this whole vacuum. And man, these vacuums are just made to be serviced. They are made to be taken apart and looked after and just maintained. And the motor still has, well, the fan still has all its fins on it. There is a couple nicks in a few of the blades, but other than that, all of them seem to be fine. There's some debris in there. I pulled this off earlier. Yuck. But for the end of this video, I ended up picking up another one of these. I don't know what it is. I have never seen this many classic vacuums before. One weekend I've already got a collection of vacuums going. This one I've already plugged in. It works. Probably could do with a brush change, but the light comes on and everything, and it's just in really good shape. I don't know why they threw it away. I guess because it was too old, maybe? I don't know. This one definitely needs to be serviced and cleaned up a bit. But never thought I would ever get into vacuums, I'll tell you guys that much. But should have this one done. I'll do a standalone video on this one, and hopefully get you guys maybe a video on that Oreck, but they're really not all that special. But yeah, it's this Kirby is just in really good condition. It needs some work, just needs some love and some TLC, but should be good enough. I also don't think I told you guys, but I also picked up another electric weed eater. Guy says it works fine. It just, he didn't feel like putting a new end on it for the wire. This thing I plugged in, it doesn't appear that it's working at all. I can't remember if I showed this to you guys or not, but it's a Smith Corona PWP 5100, and it's an old school word processor, but I also picked that up as well. I can't remember if I showed you guys that in the other part of this video. And I also picked up this thing just kind of by proxy again. I don't think I'm going to hold on to it though. I don't have the front end for it, and you guys kind of know how that goes. But anyways, This also came out of the bag that all the attachments for the Kirby were in. I don't have a Nintendo 64, but the game cartridge is in there. I don't even know how much this is worth. It's been so long since I've even kind of kept up with vintage gaming, and I don't even think I still have a Nintendo 64. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really didn't think I would ever get into vacuum cleaners, but it appears that I have. Normally I always see the cheap ones from Walmart that are like, you know, the $40, $50 Bissells, and they're just, I don't even bother picking them up half the time. But I saw these and I just couldn't leave them. I guess that's how hoarding starts, huh, boys? But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Rate, comment, subscribe. You all stay classy.